See, Tice is like this, right? Like, it's one of Tyson's favorite insults in the world. But he's lucky because his hereditary has like nearly no baldness in it. Like his father's in his late 50s or early 60s is not bald at all, right? I'll never miss a receding hairline or bald head. Never. It's true. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I really just started tuning into some of this stuff maybe a decade ago when I saw this teenage girl on Jerry Springer referring to her pets as my child, my children, just like Mooney has just done in the chat. My child is in the room now. And I was like, and like twin is new to me, you know? I actually used that at the shoe store the other day. I This guy was helping me with some shoes. Turns out he's one of my mother's old students. Right? That's a trip when you start meeting the kids that your mother taught, except they're 20 now and they work at Sport Check. And as he was seeing me out, I'm like, "Thanks for all your help, twin." And he's like, "Yeah, no problem, dude." Don't be mad at the fat child. It's your fault he's that way. You guys are responsible for feeding him. Yay. My boy Tucker was a big boy too. He was about 17 or 18 pounds. I miss him. He had a nice long life for a big cat though, man. I'm happy to say. A nice 16, 17-year life. I had a friend named James in high school. He had two cats. Their combined weight was 42 pounds. One of their names was Zephyr, which I think is the perfect name for a big fat orange cat. Tice says it's the Highlander gene in me, what gave me my luscious locks. He does have some long. He had a man bun for a long time. Tice. He's got some long ass hair. You have to tie it up like a fucking. Yeah, seriously. I know I would too. That's why I can't make fun of any hairstyles anymore because I don't have one. uh, Wowzers. Some That is crazy. Some cats just kind of have a naturally long lifespan, which sucks because Penny, my dear Penny, who was around when I started streaming, but sadly wasn't when you guys joined me. Like, I only had her for 6 years. I picked her up when she was 4 and she died at 11. And like, I've had a handful of pets in my life. Nothing, even with my advanced age and ability to cope with the death of extended family members and previous pets, nothing enraged me more in my entire life than when Penny died. I was absolutely enraged. It was unbelievable. Tice says the man pun is still going strong. That's it, my boy. Yeah, it's rough, man. Like I this has been the first time in my life that I have been like alone and petless since I started having pets when I was kind of fresh off the boat in Canada, and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But there is a level of because I get really attached to things. I guess I have an addictive and loving personality, but like when I had Penny, I couldn't imagine leaving her for an extended period of time. Same with Tucker. Same with my only dog, Princess. Like I want to go to Japan, but I couldn't Like I couldn't imagine leaving my cat Penny at home for a year with my mom, or putting her up in a housing place, or giving her up for a dog. I couldn't imagine that. So there is a certain freedom that it affords me, but I'm lonely without pets around. It's really weird. I don't know, man. I hope at the end of your boy's life that you'll have um a certain solitude. Yeah, that too. And like, here's the thing I wanted to do with Tucker, but I didn't get a chance to because, like, for the last 2 or 3 years of his life, he certainly wasn't as mobile and capable as he was when he was a young cat, compared to Penny, who basically fell off a cliff. I got this cat carrier, and I wore it like a knapsack, and it had this mesh thing, and I'd carry her around with it, and I'd take her to parks, and I'd let her out off the leash, and I'd let her have this life. And I guess the difference is like with Tucker, I knew he was dying, right? And I saw him slowly grow old over years and establish a new lifestyle. Penny didn't have any of that. And I basically didn't get a chance to process the fact that she was dying, because at the time that she was diagnosed as more or less terminal, like, my mother and I were fighting every day with treatments for her that were providing hope that she would have an extended life, but it got cut short, and I was just enraged. So I hope it goes down for you like Tucker did for me, because that's how all, I think, boys and girls and their pets kind of deserve it. Oh, that'll be sweet. Oh, I didn't even know they could do that. Yeah, like, Penny's the only pet I have some uh commemorative artifacts from. Everyone else I was just able to let go, but like Penny, I still have a piece of her in a very nice gift bag, which is still in the place that it was when it first came out, because I can't even look in the fucking bag still. Um Tice says I had Buggers, which was a pug of his, for half of his life, and he cried his eyes out when Buggers passed. It took a long time to even get used to not having him around. For a long time, just looking at certain spots he liked going to, thinking he would be there. And yeah, that's what it's like for me as well. Yeah, it sucks, but it's life, and we give these guys what we like to think is a better life than anybody else could have given them, and certainly a better life than they could have had on their own. And we can just, be thankful for that, I guess. Mooney says my first cat Morris lived to where he was 14, and he was indoor outdoor, and he passed. Oh yeah, she was talking about this the other night. Passed away while Moon was on vacation. Went outside, never returned, and she doesn't have anything left of him. Yeah, that must have been super duper heartbreaking. It sounds very sad, very somber, for sure. It does. Same. Oh wow. Yeah. No, no, no. We never do. We never do. Yeah, it was. I've had that problem. I've had that problem in the past. It's rough. It's a hard decision to make. 2 secs. Just gonna put these headsets down and close my door. There we go. I have a nice Mild day today. It's going up to plus 12 Celsius, which is in the high 50s range, I think. So we're going to see a lot of snow melt. God damn! Yeah, I'm sick of this cold shit. I'm I'm sick of this cold shit. 100%. I'm absolutely sick of it. Do ya? I see. Yes. Yes, so that is one advantage of cold weather. I love sleeping in a cool room, but like, I'm a summer child. All of my best outdoor memories are from the summer when you really didn't feel the heat as much because you were outdoors so much, you were acclimatized to it. Now that I'm somewhat of a homebody, it's rough in summer. It's super hard to get cool. Whereas in the winter, you just throw on an extra shirt, long sleeve shirt, pair of long johns, sweater, beanie, gloves, scarf, sweet. As long as there's no wind, loving life. Yep. Even when it's like mild out, it's too much. Mooney says, not only that, but our past three dogs we've owned while have been growing up alongside have passed away due to cancer. Yeah, fuck cancer, dude. Fuck cancer. I just read, I don't know how true it is because it was just like basically a thumbnail on somebody's YouTube channel, not necessarily of a video, but people can just post stills up there nowadays. And it was like one of those modern like uh came home from war, got dog, learned dog had cancer, took dog to vet to get DNA sequenced, came home and put information in Chat GPT, independently sourced ingredients from Chat GPT suggestions, took it to a vet and convinced them to inoculate Rosie with this solution. Cancer died, veterinarian flabbergasted. Rosie still lives to this day. And you're like, what the fuck, man? Are vets sleeping on something? Or was that total bullshit? Hmm. Oh, that's unlucky. I thought it felt like we were well on our way about even like a quarter century ago when I first heard that scientists were able to implant little metal sheets into a cancer and then run like a radio current or an electric current through them, and that would fight the cancer somehow. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this at the end of January when I had to go and visit my dad in the hospital every day. Well, I didn't have to, but I did. My this giant hospital has this fucking multi-million dollar cancer wing. And it's like right. It just to treat it and to fucking just to, I don't know, prolong your life a little bit. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. There is a great maybe conspiracy regarding, keeping people sick but not dying so that they have to buy into the pharmaceutical industry. And yeah, it's, I'll entertain it.